Okay, well, the continuation of our interview, the part 2 now with Mr. Sosala Ahmed. Mr. Sosala, you were telling us about your heydays with Ziscosteel. How many medals did you win with Ziscosteel?
2 medals. The first one that was in 1978, the Castle Cup, and then the other one as well that was later on that was again the what do they call it? That was in Gweru when we played in the Madison Trophy.
Okay, which year was that? The Madison Trophy.
The Madison Trophy, that was at Lancashire. I'm sorry, I just forgot the year. The Madison Trophy was at Lancashire.
Okay, were you a coach or a player?
I was a player. I was a coach then.
Oh, you were a coach then. Okay, that's when you played the Capes United.
Yes,
that was in 1998, the Madison Trophy final that you won at National Sports Stadium. Okay, we wanted to talk more about the Pedal Academy here. Okay. The age groups. Tell us about the age group.
Yes, here at Pedals Academy, we have different age groups. We start from the under 10, the 13, as well as the under 15. We were trying also to have the under 17, but then we think there will be so much congestion. So we've limited ourselves to under 10, 13, and 15.
Okay, so what are challenges that you are facing in running a football academy, especially in the location? Citing the economic challenges that Zimbabwe has been facing in recent years. What are challenges that you are facing that you will need also people out there that might want to come and help you?
Yes, the first challenge that we have here is that of equipment. We don't have enough equipment. You see, when you're developing youngsters like this, you need a lot of equipment. You need a lot of hurdles, some shades, some cones, some small goalposts and so on, and a lot of footballs, the different sizes, size 4, size 5. So that equipment now is lacking. We need a lot of equipment, we need a lot of assistance from the community and the world at large. The other challenge that we have is that of the parents. We are trying to educate the parents that football is a career, football is a skill. Football is one can actually make a living out of football. It's not only a white-collar job that you can find maybe in the industry and so on that can make you get a better living. Football actually can sustain lives. Football as well is business. So we're trying to educate most of these parents that besides going to school, they must release their children to come and train. They must release their children to go and explore themselves in terms of sports. So that's the other challenge that we have here, educating these parents. Some of the parents, they don't really understand the advantages of football. Then in schools as well, we have also the other challenge that the school authorities, we need to link with the school authorities. We need to link with the different schools so that we have one common objective. You see, we have school teams in schools, right? Those same players that they are having at school, they are the same players that we also want to have here at the academies. So if we link, we can actually come with one comprehensive program that we can share together with the schools.
Okay, Mr. Sosala. Okay, these are the challenges that you are facing. Mm-hmm. The other question that I want to ask you, because there's been an outcry in Zimbabwe about how do we revive Zimbabwean football to take it back to the time of the Dream Team where Zimbabwe was number 9 in Africa. What do you think? What can be done?
Yeah, yes, that's true. You see, Zimbabwe is standing at an advantage. We had so many facilities, so much infrastructure that was there then. So it's just a question of reviving those structures. Once we revive that infrastructure that we used to have, we had a lot of, like in the communities, like the municipal council, they had their own infrastructure where boys would meet there playing football, tennis, and the like. As well as companies, they also had such kind of infrastructure. I can give you an example like ex-Ziscosteel, as well as Wange, Rio Tinto. So it's a question of reviving some of those infrastructures. And then once we do that, we come back again to the grassroots level. we tend to underrate junior policy. Junior policy is the only thing that can make Zimbabwe back again to its former glory. So the major challenge here that we have is a double-faceted challenge. That one of infrastructure, and then the other one of undermining the junior policy. We need to come back and restore that policy of having juniors in each and every club. In the Premier League, they must have juniors. We need to have each and every club participating in the junior league and the like. So once we do that, we can achieve the results that we once had.
Okay, there's been an outcry of the academies duping a lot of parents of money, and parents now not trusting the academies, and also there's an outcry with the senior coaches, especially in the Premier League in Zimbabwe, saying that the players who are coming from the academies, they are holding the clubs at ransom. So what do you think will be a link between academies? Are they being run properly?
Yeah, really, that one, it's a difficult question. But I think it can be solved by having to introduce legal statutes that protect academies, as well as legal statutes that monitor, that forces individuals or the authorities to monitor the development of academies. At the moment, there's no monitoring. At the moment, it's just like anyone can do whatever he likes, right? So if there is no that kind of monitoring, that's when you find people like those who were duping the parents and the like, because there is no strict monitoring of what is happening in the clubs, what is happening in the academies, and so on.
Okay, coming back to your career, okay, we are finishing this interview now. Your most difficult opponent?
Yeah, Highlanders.
The player?
Yes, as a player, that was...
Who was the most difficult opponent as a player? Because you played as a defense and you played against a lot of guys like Madinda Ndovu, Sheikman Tauro, Stanley Ndunduma. So tell us, Joe Shambo in the midfield, who was the most difficult opponent?
Difficulty is marking people like Peter Ndlovu and Usman Misi.
They were
those were they were so difficult to contain. Myself as a defender, I just remember one of the games that we played at with the Highlanders in the evening when we were playing Ziscosteel. Highlanders were against Ziscosteel in the evening at Baba Fields. That's the only game that I managed to contain Peter Ndlovu. But otherwise, most of these games that we played against Highlanders used to have the better of me, playing against Peter Ndlovu. Then the other one was this guy Usman Misi. It was difficult to contain, so slippery.
Okay, when you played for Ziscosteel, okay, can you name about 3 players that you say they were very outstanding?
Yes, Ali Said, Kennedy Nagoli, as well as Njabulo Zulu. Those people, they were very outstanding. But not, of course, not forgetting people like Paul Gundan and Newman Bizeki.
Okay, thank you so much. My name is Sancho Zamrano here at Amaveni High School, where the Pedal Academy. I was talking to the coach, Amadu Sosala. He was with me. Enjoy the interview. Thank you so much. We love you, and follow the channel Sancho Zamorano.